Hi everyone, welcome back to Hope and Coffee. I'm Hope. I do have coffee. It's right here next to me. You know, we can't do this without support from some of our leading cast of characters. Argos is in the room, having a good old snooze. I did just take him for a nice little walk, and so he rolled around in the grass while it's a little bit overcast out there right now. So had a good little roll in the haze, so to speak. And now I am here with you all to talk about clothes and why they should fit us and not the other way around. We shouldn't work to fit clothes, but clothes should fit us. And the reason I wanted to do this article was more because I did see an actual I think it might have been a TikTok or something, and I don't really do TikTok, so of course I think I saw it on like Google because that's one of my primary sources of, I guess, news. But one of the things that I've been thinking about lately with regards to clothes is that I want my clothes to reflect how I feel on the inside and the type of person that I want to feel like each day. So when I go to work, the person that I want to reflect is the person that I choose to reflect. And that is my choice to do that. And so from day to day, I may not feel like the same person. I may feel sassy one day. I may feel cute one day. I may feel a little bit more rocker or punkish or demure, a little more Wednesday Addams. Who knows? Who knows what I'm feeling like on a given day? I may feel like a dress. I may feel like a skirt, pants, pleather pants. Who knows? But the thing is clothing should represent the person that you are and the person you want to be. And so when I was doing my closet purge a little while back, and I kind of did an episode about that closet purge, and I ended up having almost a full IKEA bag of clothes, as well as like one additional tote bag of clothes, I was going through my closet with the thoughts in mind of, does it fit me? Is it damaged? And does it represent a person that I want to be right now in this point in my life? Like, when I bought it, am I that same person still? Like, is it still an image I want to reflect? Those sorts of things. Like, did I buy it to be cute? Did I buy it to go out? Like, what were some of my motivations? And I frequently go onto a website called ThredUp, which is an online, more or less, thrift shop. And I'll utilize some of their sales or what have you to kind of find some pieces to add to my closet. And I try to find pieces that are of a decent quality. So there are a couple brands that I try to avoid because I know they seem to be fairly fast fashion. And there are a couple brands that I try to aim for because I know the pieces that I've gotten from those brands tend to last me for longer. They fit me pretty well. And over the course of me having lost a little bit of weight in the past, and I want to say 6 years, I've found that those clothes fit me in the ways that I want them to fit me. Not all the time, because of course, if anybody else out there knows how female clothes work, this store may have a certain size that you fit in, and this size may have the same number, but they don't actually fit the same, ever. And you can even go into the same store and pick up the same size of just two different colored pants, black and blue or black and gray, hold them up to each other, and they still may not look the same size. So, or they may not even fit the same. It's all like, it's so very arbitrary in so many different ways. But that's, again, why I'm kind of focusing on this fact of clothing should fit us, but not just fit us in a physical sense, fit us in that mental sense as well, of helping us to see ourselves in the way we want to see ourselves. So is it like when you look in the mirror, not thinking about anybody else, not thinking about your spouse, your significant other, your children, your boss, when you look in the mirror and you think about yourself, does what you're wearing represent who you want to be in that moment, on that day, or does it not? I know the other day I had a friend come over to town, and we were going to go visit their family who also lives somewhere close by. And I put on a dress, and I didn't like it. I just didn't like the way it fit. Now, it's a dress that I wear pretty frequently, but for some reason on that particular day, I did not like the way it fit. And so I sat there and I kind of fussed about it for a minute, and then I just went and changed. Why? Because I could. But the thing was, I wasn't going to sit there. And even though my friend was telling me that I looked fine, that I looked cute, it looked great, I didn't feel cute. I didn't feel like I was like, no, this is not suiting me right now. This is not who I want to be right now. And where I still love that dress, and I literally think I wore it yesterday because it suited me yesterday and the mood that I was in. It's sometimes we're just going to find those moments. But the thing is, and I think this was one of the best pieces of information I ever kind of ran across. And even though I've never actually done it, I do actually kind of think about clothing in this manner, is at the beginning of the year, they said, turn all of your hangers backwards. And so as you take a piece down and wear it, of course, you get to flip your hanger the correct way. And at the end of the year, if you still have pieces that are backwards, that means you went the entire year without wearing those pieces. And those are pieces that are probable that you can donate or get rid of, because at no point in those 365 days did it fit you. And maybe that means, again, physically, mentally, emotionally, what have you. It didn't suit the event you were going to or things like that. I have probably 2 or 3 what I would call formal dresses that I kind of hang on to. And here lately, I've really been debating with myself on, should I just let them go? Because again, they have a couple of connotations for events that I went to in the past that I maybe don't always want to remember. And the thing is one of them is absolutely adorable. And I know when I wore it, I felt utterly beautiful. But the thing is I was at a different point in my life, and that was 5 years ago. I've not found another time to wear that dress, and I could probably sell it and let someone else feel like a princess in that dress. And then I can find something else that fits me better now, even though I know the dress is still going to fit me, and in fact, it may be a little too big from who I was then to who I am now. But the thing is, this all comes down to being able to almost objectively let things go in order to make room for pieces that reflect who you want to be, who you feel like on the inside, who you want to reflect on the outside, and embracing yourself and the person that you are and want to be. And if they're not serving you, then maybe they don't need to be kept anymore. And that goes for clothing that doesn't fit in the physical sense, but also clothing that doesn't fit you mentally anymore. Maybe clothing that has those negative connotations, or maybe just memories that maybe you don't always want to remember anymore. Maybe a past relationship or an event that used to have good memories, but maybe doesn't have such great memories anymore. Those sorts of things. But anyway, that's my thought on clothing and why it should fit us. But I would love to hear your thoughts on how you go through your closet and what you think about all those different sorts of things. So if you've made it this far, please like, subscribe, and join me in my little journey as we have these daily conversations. And I hope to see you all on the next page. Have a great one.